everybody, JFM here to give you another video. You know, it has been 1 week since I've released part 1 of my comic book style. Now it's part 2, where I talk about my story. You know, what do I do to make a Jeff and Taylor story, and what makes a Jeff and Taylor story. So, I'm going to share to you my beliefs and philosophies in telling a story that I'm comfortable with. So, let's start. Alright, I have some rules to make a Jeff and Taylor story here and there. Well, they all have to be something that I really want to tell. You know, it's like I watch something on TV, sometimes I say to myself, you know, it would have been better if they did that, or this, or, you know, whatever. Well, good thing I am a comic book writer, so I have those opportunities. So, I get to make whatever I really feel like doing. So far, I have thought up of 100 Jeff and Taylor episodes. No more, no less. Don't ask why. It's because, you know, 100 is a complete number for me. Even though J&T is a comedy, I also like to include other genres in there, like sci-fi. Sometimes they have their doctor friend, you know, Dr. Greenleaf. She makes all these inventions, and sometimes her inventions backfires, and both Jeff and Taylor have to stop them, or have to suffer through them, anything like that. Romance. Well, the only romantic thing in the whole series is Jeff, you know, trying to get the attention of the girl that he likes, called Jane. That's pretty much it with the whole romance thing. Horror. Let's face it, there are some episodes that are meant to be a little scary. Not too scary that it shows, you know, blood and gore and all that. Just the typical, you know, surprise, scream at your face, horrible looking monster, all that. Action. Lots and lots of action. I love action. And by action, I mean explosions, robots, chase scenes, fight scenes, and all that good stuff. Good crap. Good action. And suspense. A little bit of suspense here and there. It ties in with the horror. But still. I also have rules when I make a story. For me, I never include religion, you know, making fun of per person's religion or anything like that. It's not, you know, necessary in the whole series. I don't make fun of race, you know, no racial jokes. I mean, the only, you know, the closest I've come to a racial joke is like telling, you know, Jeff and Taylor has this black friend, and they're outside in the dark, and they say, we can't see you. Your skin's too dark. You know, like that. Very minor, very, you know, harmless stuff. I don't include any pop culture references, because they don't live forever, and I really hate them. I don't really make fun of political issues, because it's not, you know, again, it's not necessary when writing a good story, because it won't last forever. I don't include serious drama, like what you see in these dramatic shows for teens, like let's say Degrassi, where everybody is in love with everybody else, and then they commit suicide and kill one another and all that. I don't do that. It's too depressing. Jeff and Taylor is meant to make people happy. And I don't include celebrities. No celebrity guest hosts or anything like that. Except maybe I include a celebrity that's maybe haven't been heard from a while, or probably dead, career-wise, not really dead, like MC Hammer, or Pauly Shore, any of those guys. One little philosophy that I would like to share with you is the relationship between good and evil in my stories. mostly JNT. But here's how it goes. The bad guys, let's say the regular bad guys that you see in reality, like school bullies, they beat up the good guys, like Jeff and Taylor. Jeff and Taylor are the good guys, and the bully is the bad guy. The bad guy beats up the good guys, because Jeff and Taylor, let's say they're just wimps to the bullies, but the evil guys, and by evil I mean the supernatural evil, like monsters, evil clones, robots, feminazis, children throwing knives, and all those. They beat up the bullies. So evil triumphs over bad, but bad sometimes triumphs over good, but good always triumphs over evil. Here's a little diagram, a little sketch here. Here we go. The arrows point at, what they dominate. Jeff and Taylor, the good, beats up the evil. The evil beats up the bad, and eventually, I'm sorry to say this, the bad beats up the good. It's because, gotta have sympathy for Jeff and Taylor when the bullies beat them up. But the bullies will get their comeuppings from the evil guys. And that's it. I don't want to reveal too much, but there you go. And some people will say, well, gee, all these things, like you never make fun of race, pop culture. How in the world can you make a story? Be like Family Guy. Be like The Simpsons. They make good stories. Yeah, the thing is, they've gone downhill ever since, they first started. And because of this whole demand, they have to BS their way through. And if you rush things, it'll make things bad. It's a good thing. It's good to have all your stories in your head and have them all planned out before you make them. And it's really nice to have a series end. Jeff and Taylor will end after 100 episodes. It's not because I really don't like it when the stories go on and on forever. Like Case Closed happens to be my favorite anime. Case Closed / Detective Conan, but it's still going after 550 episodes. It's still going, and I really want it to end. I want the whole story to be complete and have closure. Well, that's my style and how I write my stories in JNT. And visit my website. It has been updated, so have fun with that. And hate to be an advertiser here, but go to, if you have a Facebook, go to Jeff and Taylor Comic Series and like it, become a fan, whatever, and I'll have a fan count and all that. That way you can stay in touch with all the Jeff and Taylor news happening. So this has been this has been JFM. And I'll talk to you later. JFM out.